Welcome, stream fans, to another day of adventuring in survival Minecraft here on gibcraft.com. Leonidas, welcome to the stream, and damn, you hopped on quick. You must have been just sitting there refreshing my channel, waiting for me to go live, because you were like within seconds hitting that like button and throwing the first comment into chat today. Welcome to the stream. Let's get the tunes happening. Where's my EDM library? Play! There we go. We got tunes happening. Getting things slowly up and running here today. So basically, I need to prep now for the area where the keep is going to go. I got to get that land built up. I've been prolonging it, putting it off. So we'll be spending a bunch of time doing that today, which is kind of lame, but it's work that has to get done. So we're just going to dive in and get things running and go from there. So let's switch over to the game window. Game window load. Lol, I have you under my notifications, and I'm just questing on WoW. So why not watch your stream? Absolutely, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Mob Grinder has mobs in it here. Let's kill these guys off. Hello, creeper. Again, it is still too low. I was able to AFK for a little bit today, so we've got, you know, a little bit more gunpowder, arrows, bones, you name it, all coming into play. So things are cruising right along with getting that done. We're going to check on the auto sorter, because when I logged out last night, this was a pile of a huge mess. Actually, it was in this one. So we're just going to check on that and make sure that everything is where it should be and that the auto sorter hasn't broke. K-Man Kevin, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. I caught you on your stream here the other day. Okay, the big thing here is, has my cobblestone broke? Because I was really worried about it the other day. Oh, jeez, the cat just scared the crap out of me. She just jumped up on the back of the chair and decided that, hey, I want to be in the stream. And that's, I just got to double check to make sure, because I broke the water and wrecked some of this. Outbreak, welcome back to the stream. Okay, everything's good. We didn't wreck our auto sorter. Yay! Yay! That would have sucked if we had totally wrecked it. Alright, res TP to the old bed there. We're going to see if it's nighttime. If it's nighttime, then we will crash for a bit, because I know I've gone through many daylight cycles today while I was AFKing. The look on your face when your cat jumped on. Kidding, right? It just totally caught me off guard. Totally caught me off guard. Cup of tea to end the night. Well, to start streaming, but to end my day. Nice warm cup of tea. We're starting to actually turn into a little bit of winter out there right now. It was really foggy all day today and got really icy out, so I've got a crap ton of cobblestone in my inventory, and we need to start filling in all of this space up to the level of the mob grinder that's there. So yeah, we got some work to do, and the cat's coming back again. What are you doing? Why? Okay, you want to say hi to everybody. Okay. Alright. We'll switch over to large cam. Okay, say hi to everybody. Oh wait, now you're just clawing me to pieces. She's annoying, this cat, sometimes. Okay, I need it. She's got a chair right beside me that she could totally sit and chill. But no. She needs to climb all over everything. She needs to cat. She needs to be a cat. Alright. Block placement. we'll get this area filled in, get it all leveled off, get it all planted to grass, and then kind of go from there. Ooh, you know what? I forgot to repair my pickaxes. We should probably do that. /warp. Oh, I don't have enough room in my inventory to do that. Okay, we'll get rid of a few blocks. A few stacks worth of inventory here. Because I need to be able to take off all of my armor so that I can repair my picks, because everything has mending on it, so... my cat's doing the same thing on your desk, Leonidas. I think it's just a cat's prerogative. Add and welcome to the stream. And it's raining on this server. Again, it always rains on this server. Always. So everybody's wondering again why I am filling this in and not just capping it off and lighting it up with torches. And as I've explained in other little videos, just to give you a quick reminder, I want to avoid light bleed on my build. So it's we make sure that everything gets filled in solid so that we don't end up with, you know, a torch underneath that affects how a lighting pattern is going to be on the surface. So, because a lot of builds too, they tend to look the way they do based off of shadowing and lighting. So if you just cap things off with one single layer and not pay attention to making sure that, you know, your lighting effects are going to be okay, then you can really mess up how the whole atmosphere is going to feel. Like if you look at the first level of Gauntlgrim, the dungeon, or the Dwarven city underneath everything here. Man, I am having a hell of a time placing blocks. The first level, with the lighting effects, everything's kind of shadowed out and patterned properly. The second level, not so much, because there's light bleed underneath. So once we get the third level completed, then those lighting effects, you'll end up with a proper dark pattern and everything to it. So, and then we'll have to really start putting the ambient lighting in with all the various shops and stuff that are going to be down there. Forges and iron shops and gold shops and diamond shops. It'll be a mine, as the dwarves would say. Really? Okay, fine. No, I'm not leaving it there. I don't want to leave it there. How long have you played Minecraft, and what Minecraft skills do you have in terms of building, scripting, etc.? Leonidas says, I love this song. Power Up is a great song. It's fantastic. I've been playing Minecraft since 1.64, and then I took a break from like 1.10 to 1.13 here. I don't do any scripting or stuff like that, but I enjoy it. Like, I mean, I enjoy building. I like doing large-scale builds. Medieval style is my building style. I like to do medieval style builds. I like doing modded Minecraft. And particularly I like playing with anything that's got mechanism in it, big reactors, everything's got tankers in it. What else was there? Applied Energistics. And yeah, I haven't really got into doing magical crops and stuff like that. I've got other friends and stuff that have played, or have, you know, when we've been doing big mod packs together, that they'll dive into magical crops and basically start growing everything that you need, from iron to gold to diamonds to you name it. So you can pretty much grow it all through magical crops. Eventually, I will add a modded service, or a modded stream series to the channel. I just need to get to a point where I've got a server up and running for it, because it'll be a private server. It's not going to be a public server. a private modded server. And then trying to find the right pack to do it with as well. Just says, I'm getting grounded for a month. What did you do wrong? You ever think about becoming a builder for a server? I don't have the time for some of the demands for some of those large servers to do builder stuff for. It's a commitment to do that. And like my game time literally is my stream time. When I get a chance to sit at my computer and start playing, I fire up the stream and away I go. So I get like 2.5, 3 hours a night type thing. Occasionally on the weekend, I will, you know, try to figure out some different things for, you know, potential upcoming content. At some point, I want to build myself an intro video for, instead of the stream starting soon, have like an actual intro video. I did one before, back when I did Kingdom Come Deliverance on the channel. I did a nice little like intro video for the start of the stream. So my real life job is, as I manage a couple of computer stores. I do IT repairs, everything from desktop consumer support, virus removals, hardware upgrades, sales, service, that type of stuff, right through to like network troubleshooting, security, cloud services. That's my everyday job. Unless one day I get rich streaming, which that's not going to happen. Mr. Beast will come and follow my channel and donate lots of money. Not trying to be Snoopy or anything. Hey, you know what? The questions are fantastic. It keeps the chat rolling. I love it when chat is engaging and interactive and works with you. When chat is just kind of chilling and listening to the music, watching you build, it's really difficult to stay chatting for hours. So I don't mind questions. They keep me on my toes. I was kind of looking at various build options for my hope to soon, within the next 6 months or so, building a new streaming PC. I'm going to be building it myself. I will probably put I was thinking about live streaming the actual build for it, but I think I'll just record it and then post it as a live video, or as a video on the channel for the build. When I get to being able to build it. As I hope I get to be able to build it. Another sip of tea. Okay, we've actually got enough inventory room right now. We're going to do a quick warp to the ender. And we are going to use the end grinder to repair our stuff. So I'm going to take off all the armor because it all has mending. And it just seems to work better if you don't have all your mending gear on when you're doing this. So I can't wait to see the build video. You're going to have to wait a little bit because right now we've only got like $200 in the pot so far to be able to do the build. Come on, Enderman, come meet your doom. Shout out to Moy for building the end farm here. It's fantastic. It is so amazing. Okay, the first pick is almost half fixed. Almost half fixed. I mean, we're still adding levels to us too, because not all the XP seems to go into the weapon or the item that you're repairing. It's working really efficiently today. I'm actually quite pleased. We're not having to run around and Okay, spoke too soon. Oh, there we go. A lot of times you gotta run around and then chase the Enderman from the other side. Gotta call it a night. Have a busy day tomorrow. Have a good one. Alright, Outbreak, have yourself a good one. Thank you for coming in and watching for a bit. Don't forget to pound the like button on your way out. And thank you for stopping by. Actually, everybody right now could go pound that like button. That would be fantastic. Let's get trending. I'm actually certified in NetAcad and A+. I'm a freshman in college, and I'm looking for a IT sort of internship, but there isn't much opportunity in poor parts of Michigan. You know, something like that, you might be better off, you know, getting into like a little mom-pop computer shop to get your hands-on experience in. Something like that done, just to get your feet wet. Because one thing's to have the schooling in the background. Problem is I can't teach you troubleshooting. So you need to gain a little bit of the experience with the troubleshooting, and I'm just wasting experience on that. You're a dual enrolled student with a community college. Yeah, there's probably, and you know what? You can always just start, you know, doing repairs for fellow students, billing them a little bit, make a little extra coin on the side while you're at school. A+ really is only, it's some real basic stuff. I mean, anybody that ever works for us, they a minimum have to have their A+ certifications, so. And IT's best friend is Google. Yeah, no kidding. There's a lot of the stuff you can find from Google. I mean, most of it now. I mean, very rarely do I gotta search up something on Google that I haven't been able to figure out. It's just when you get those odd, weird script errors or whatnot. Google was our friend. Was it this week or last week? Last week. Windows released an update that broke network shares in Windows 10 1809 kind of severely, which was, holy Enderman, Batman, they're like all here all at once right now. That's crazy. Okay, let's clear out some of these Endermen. I can't believe how rapidly they're spawning right now. Alright, everything's fixed. A sparkly potato. Hello, potato. Potato's one of the mods on the server here. And she's a naked potato. That's not good. Slash res TPT unload. And hopefully I haven't covered that yet. Nope, not yet. I should probably think about removing this. Slash res remove. Res remove T unload slash res confirm. Just because we're going to end up filling that in, and already now half the time I end up stuck in the blocks when I res here and start taking damage. I think it's time to change the old skin up too. I put the switch to the Iron Man skin in memory of Stan Lee. I think it might be time to switch it back up again. Find some royal type skin to wear. Seeing how I'm building a castle, mind you, most royals wouldn't build their own castle. I guess I would just have to find some serf or peasant skin to wear as we're doing the build. Okay, let's avoid monster issues. A few rows of torches should keep the monsters at bay. Okay, I kind of would have thought that I'd have enough torches to light all of this up based off the area that we just dug out, but apparently not. Mind you, the first little bit I probably wasn't able to pick up any. How long do you say you've been at this for on Minecraft? I've been on this particular build now for like 2 months. 2 hours a day, 2.5 hours a day for 2 months. That's kind of the one slight downside with doing it in survival mode, because you have to stop and fill and build and switch. And like some of the work I've got to do here in the next little bit is really quite time consuming. Gilberto Oliveira, welcome to the stream. Hello. A new face. Everyone say hi. Cat's Paw has popped in on Twitch. My Twitch chat has been so dead lately. Hello, Cat's Paw. Hey, Terris. Sorry, not been watching. Major computer issues hit at Christmas. So viewing by tablets. Well, that really sucks that your computer went down. Especially at Christmas time. Nobody wants to be spending money fixing a computer at Christmas time, because they got other things that they need to be spending money on. I'm not going to take out, because I'm taking out those blocks that end up placing tall, because Lily, welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, newcomer. All of you newcomers, make sure you like the video, subscribe, ring the bells, get notifications. I left a like and sub. Well, thank you. Ah, these torches are driving me batty, though. Yeah, both video card and power supply died, and case file died. Oh, wow, that's like rough. So not sure if I should replace it or just build a new system. Well, if your board and CPU are still okay, power supply, video card, I mean, if you get ones that are, you know, decent enough, you can, if you did decide in the future to rebuild, you can just transfer those items over. You know what's crazy? We're almost used up a full inventory of cobble, and we haven't filled up a third of this area down here. Alright, let's throw a few more torches on the ground here. Board and CPU are fine, and it's an Intel 4770. That one's a tough call. It really comes down to what your plans are with your computer system in the near future. That's going to be the deciding factor on whether it's time to build. I mean, 4700, you've got 5 or 6 years out of that computer system, so it's kind of done its time. It doesn't owe you anything. You want to do VR gaming and 4K gaming. Yeah, you're building a new system. You're going to want 5th gen, or sorry, 7th gen minimum i5 processor or better for doing VR, and then a 10 series graphics card. The 1050 2 gig works, but spend the extra money. My kid's got the 1050 2 gig in his system, and it's doing the job. It'll work, but he does get some frame issues. It's technically not supported for it, but it works with his Oculus. But that's his next upgrade that he's doing on his system. Is he wants to get actually a 2060 when they come available, but they're not available in shop yet. So where are we here? Is the mob grinder working? Ren, yes, the mob grinder is working. It's just really slow. We've got a couple of stacks of a couple of stacks of gunpowder, a couple of stacks of arrows, some strings, some eyes, bits and pieces of armor, 3 music discs. So Leonite says, what are your thoughts of graphics amplifier? Graphics amplifier? I've never even... What is a graphics amplifier? If it's something you've searched on the internet, it's probably not true. Graphics amplifiers? I don't know. I have no thoughts on that whatsoever. Catspaw said, I had a 1080 Ti that died. Loved that card. Oh my goodness, that's an expensive card to have die. I feel really bad for you. Thinking about going to for the RX 2080. Don't go to the RX 2080 Ti, it's faulty. So Alienware graphics amplifiers. Okay, so it's coming from Dell, so it'll be BS. Don't buy it. If they built their computers properly, they wouldn't need to put a graphics amplifier in it. I wouldn't buy an Alienware if someone gave me the money to go buy it. That's how strongly I feel about it. Alienware, back when it was Alienware, they built some decent stuff. But then when Dell took it over, it's trash. Can a 1050 card handle BFA? Yes, my kid plays BFA all the time. No issues. I mean, you could play BFA on a potato almost, so. Fanu the Paladin, hello Terris, just came in to check on you and see how things are going. If you need any redstone done. I don't need any redstone done. Did you add me to the res to build a shop for you? Just curious. So that I can get started on your redstone shop for you. When did Dell buy out Alienware? Frick, like 10 years ago? Like, it's been a long time. Like maybe even longer than 10 years. Raul, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the 2080 Ti, I won't touch it, not worth the money, or the glitchy headaches last card-wise. Thinking EVGA, maybe Asus, Republic Gamer, not sure on the power supply. Corsair still looks good. I really like the Thermaltake stuff. The Thermaltakes, I'm actually looking at a Thermaltake 750 watt RGB Smart Power Pro for the system I want to build, as well as the Thermaltake. I'm looking now at the Thermaltake View 30 or View 71 instead of the 31. Just gives me a little bit more options for how I want to try to build the liquid cooling into it, or where I want the liquid cooling in, and also adding more RGB because I want lots of RGB. I want this computer to glow. It's going to provide the ambient lighting for in here. Catspaw says Thermaltake expanded past cases. Damn, I've been out of touch. Yeah, they build like all kinds of stuff. Power supplies, liquid coolers. They actually have some really nice liquid coolers. Their power supplies are decent. Their cases are really well. The View 71 is tempered glass all the way around. And it's modular controlled RGB lighting in there too. So if your board has LED headers, you'll be able to control the RGB lights. So With that said, the Corsair stuff's not bad either. You'll be fine with the Corsair. Actually, I think I'm looking at Corsair Vengeance RAM for what I want in my system. I've done some tweaking on the list from what got posted on the Discord for what the system build's going to have in it. So, yeah, case-wise, I'm definitely getting one that has the power supply on the bottom instead of on top. The other thing, Catspaw, you want to look at is you want to make sure that it has a shroud to hide the power supply and your cabling for cable management. That way it doesn't look all like a big cluster of cables all over the place. That's one of the big things why I picked that particular chassis was it's got excellent cable management opportunities to be able to hide a lot of things, to not get in the way. I've got the case I'm using right now is an Antec 900, and there's just no place to put cabling. Now, with that said, I didn't go with a modular power supply when I built this one, so there is a bunch of extra cabling hanging out in there that doesn't need to be there. So I'm skeptical on liquid cooled, as I've had that before. It leaked all over and fried the board. It was not fun times. If it was a proper liquid cooled setup, it never should have fried your board, because they're supposed to use glycol in them, which is non-conductive. So you should have been, yeah, something else may have fried your board, but it shouldn't have been the liquid cooling that did it, unless the liquid cooling, they just ended up filling it with something else that shouldn't have been in there. Because the fluid that they're supposed to use in it is supposed to be non-conductive in case of leaks. I am out of cobblestone. We're going to throw some more torches down. To be honest, I usually call that spaghetti wire. Spaghetti wire. Jayla, welcome to the stream. That torch didn't place. Yeah, the fluid was very conductive that was used in it. That's like crazy. That's like a big no-no. But that was almost 9 years ago. Liquid cooling has come a long ways now. You can actually buy, like, if you wanted to do the custom mounting and everything for your liquid cooling. Like, I'm going to go with one of the pre-assembled all-in-one CPU coolers for it. So it's either going to be the 244 or the 360 mil rad that will live in the top, and then it'll just go straight down to the CPU. I'm not going to do the graphics card, so. Thermaltake glass case sounds the way to go. They're nice. They're super nice looking cases. Corsair's got some really nice ones too. So, also NZXT has some fantastic tempered glass cases as well. Jayla asked, "How am I?" I am doing fantastic. It's Tuesday, and now we're talking geek talk, so you know that's a thing. How do I add you to a res? You go /res space p-add space then my tune name, TerrisDWDC. Should add me to the res there. So it's /res space p-add space my name. My name. Also considering going with the PA Platinum 850 watt or 1000 watt modular power supply. What all you're running in it to have to go to 1000 watts. 1000 watts, if you were running like 3-way SLI, I would maybe consider using a 1000 watt power supply. But you definitely don't need 1000 watts, especially if you go with an RTX. Like, what are the specs on an RTX? I'm pretty sure they require like a 450 watt power supply. That's it. So that's factoring in you running with the rest of your system. So we'll just look at MSI for instance. MSI RTX 2080 Ti. Let's just pick one. We'll do the Duke. What are the power requirements for the Duke? Specifications. 200 power consumption on it is 260 watts for the video card. So that's a RTX 2080 Ti Duke Edition. That's 3 fans on there. It's only 260 watts, so... /res TP Redstone. That didn't work. Well, it kind of worked. I'm here. And let me see if I can actually get in there. I don't have a block on me to place, though. I didn't grab them out of my inventory, so... do you have something I could... Well, let me see. I could just... If I can break this... Nope, I don't have build rights. You'll have to play around with the res settings. I'm not entirely sure what the res settings are. Nope. Can't build. You'll have to play around with it a bit. I don't know. On the forums, there'll be instructions on how to be able to add that. Plant! Welcome back. Welcome, folks. So, like, 850 would be more than enough for powering. Absolutely. 850 would be totally fine. Oh, the i9-9900K. You want to go with an octa-core Oh, no, that's a 12-core, isn't it? The i9-9900K. That's expensive. Holy crap. I don't have that kind of budget. i9-9900K. Oh, it's 8-core. Recommended customer price, $500. I have not seen that anywhere. That price. There's no way. There's no way. No way. No way. There's no way that's going to be a $500 processor. Actually, it's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. For Canadian, it's $650, so that's actually pretty reasonable. That's pretty reasonable. I'm kind of impressed. If your budget is $3,900, you need to just go to nzxt.com and build your system from there. Go there. And for like $3,600, you'd be able to get everything all liquid cooled, the card you want. Canada gets shafted on PC prices all the time. Yes, you're 100% absolutely right. Because everything is all sold on the Canadian or on the US dollar, and our dollar blows right now, so our prices blow right now. I'm actually really impressed with the price of that processor, though. Because, I mean, the processor I was looking at was going to be... Because I was looking at the i7 8700K, and my cost price on that was like... What was it? $490? And that's just a hex core, not an octa core, so... Okay, where to right now? Where to? Yes, back to getting cobblestone doing. Res TP T level 1. Let's gotta get another full inventory. minus 1 block because I'm going to grab some more torches. So. The 9900K is a better CPU over the 8700K. I think it could be wrong. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a better processor. That's a totally different series, as well as it's got other things. OTS telling me to add essential flags for you. I don't know what that means. I haven't played around enough. Like, there's res. If you go res space question mark, you get like a whole bunch of pages of things that you can add. So then you go res space question mark 2. Gives you the second page set for all. So set general flags on a residence. So /res set animal killing, animals, anvil breaking, backup, bank, beacon. Is there an all? Use the /res set all for blank players, flags true or false. Yeah, you'll have to play around with that a bit. Cobblestone. That's what I'm after. Do I have any torches in here? I do. Come with me, torches. Come with me, cobblestone. And it is transferred. I don't understand why it won't transfer while the chest lid is open. It should still be able to take inventory items in if the chest is open. And like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of really weird. Res TP Terrace Secrets. That's where we're going. We're gonna load up on our special brew here. Special brew. Move around a little faster while we're laying those blocks out. With our +5 haste, +5 or +5 speed, +5 efficiency, and +5 jump. Yeah, that's the only downside is I'm moving too fast to fill it properly. I got to be careful not to overrun it. Yeah, I'm moving so fast even sideways. And shift just slows it down the same as normal. So apparently the potion effect wasn't a good idea. Pick up the last little torches that we broke. Jayla, what am I making? I am actually filling in. I need to fill in this whole area up to this height. So right now I'm not making squat. I'm just doing a bunch of fill-in. We did add the torches in there yesterday to shut off the auto spawner if we wanted to. I can hear a spider in there. So it's doing its thing. It is working. It's working. It's working. It's like the worst Star Wars movie. Whiny Anakin. Widekin. Need to have a cobblestone filling party is what I should have. Everyone on the server, grab a stack or an inventory of cobble and come fill. Good vibes! Turtle, welcome to the stream. Hello, coming in on Twitch. Hello, hello, hello. I'm kind of happy we got visitors on Twitch today. Twitch has been so quiet the last few days.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a wizard, Harry. Work emails. Yep. Got a notification, Catspaw, that you were following me again on Twitch. That is bizarre. So pretty sure you were already following me there. Blue Rose, welcome back to the stream. I've been in a Minecraft burnout and I want to get back into it. What can I do either in survival or creative? You can do all kinds of things. You should play around. Chelsea, welcome to the stream. You should play around with the pre-release that's coming out, the next snapshot. For version 14 for when it comes out, because they are adding stairs and slabs for so many different blocks. Andesite, polished andesite, diorite, polished diorite, granite, polished granite. They're adding walls for red brick. They are, like, there's tons and tons of stuff that they're adding. There's going to be a texture update as well. There's also what else? Bamboo is getting added. That it actually kind of plants and grows like grass would, like tall plants and whatnot. It's treated like a plant rather than an actual build product. So it's great for doing like decoration type things. What else is getting added? Pandas. I mean, pandas. Like, everybody's going to want a panda. There's scaffolding is coming. It's not going to be right away in patch 14 when it comes out. But it's really, really close. And I was watching Green's videos on some of the scaffolding stuff, and it's freaking amazing. It is amazing. I can't wait for scaffolding, so... I've seen the bamboo. I didn't know they were adding that much. There's tons. Like 14 is going to be a big update. It's going to be big. Lots of stuff getting added. It will be good. Mind you, I'm thinking like 13 or whatever the big ocean one was, because there was tons of stuff that they added with that. All of the different coral and different blocks that were added for there. However, there's like no stairs or slabs or stuff with them. So if you're a builder at all, having all these extra materials and things to play with is going to be fantastic. You're going to love it. Confirmed, Terrace is anti-panda? No way, man. I'm going to have pandas all over this place. This place is going to be a panda haven. How's Chelsea today? New here. Are you having a good day? Thank you for popping in and watching my video for a bit. If you're still here and you haven't just like fleetingly said, hi, bye. Oh my goodness, it's going to take like 9,000 years to fill this in. I'm going to have to dump this this effect. Because it is still... I guess if I just hold shift and I crouch back and place, it's about the same as what I would be if I was just normal walking backwards. But then I have the ability that I can run and jump and grab things faster. So we'll see. We'll play with this. It'll help for the torch placing for sure. This is the most beautiful part of the entire build, is all this lovely repeating texture cobble. Cobble's like the best building block in the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, little Kian, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Gotta keep a torch lit. I don't want monsters spawning out here and destroying us. Anji, I don't think they destroy us. I'm in all Protection 3 gear, so I think we'd be okay. So, hi, I'm new and I like to subscribe. Well, thank you so much. Getting lots of new faces coming in. Midget Llama, welcome. Cobblestone is for cucks. It's a great filler block. I use it for fill, and I use it for back shadowing in areas. So, for instance... So, you have your main focus, you have a shadowed, and then you have backfill, and then a center focus. You've got your main focus, backfill. Where else is another good example of it? Main focus is all the lighting here, then backfilled with cobble. There's really so much you can do, right? The walls are the same thing. That's the importance for cobblestone. Have I ever heard of a game called Portal Knight? I have not. Is it any good? Portal Knights. Is that like a medieval Portal version game? Oh, you're going to get slapped for cap locks on that, I bet. Lockdot, welcome to the stream. And where are we at here? Just not sure on the motherboard. MSI MPG Z39 Gaming Pro Carbon AC GPU or the MSI GeForce RTX 2082 overclocked MSI get these days. You know what? I was actually looking at the... Bear with me while I go. I'm going to get you some information on that. You just bear with me. There's been like really good reviews on this board. Chipset Z390. Yes, I said Z, not Z. This one has got a really good price point on it and has been getting fantastic reviews. So bear with me, post and click. Check out that one. It's actually getting really good reviews. A lot of system builders going. Also because it has the RGB headers on it too. So it is very cool. You'll probably have to copy and paste that. I don't know if that actually made it a link. It made it a link in Twitch, but not in... Oh, it did in YouTube too. Okay, never mind. It worked. Little key in. It's a very good game. It is similar to Minecraft, but you can do quests, and you can go to different planets and stuff. I highly recommend it. It kind of sounds like if somebody just took one of the modded Minecrafts, because there was some like zoned and different world stuff that you could go to, you know, different worlds and whatnot in Minecraft already. So it could be like basically somebody's just kind of rebranded a modded pack, I'm thinking. Locked Dot, I just did 3-hour time lapse, which I'm going to get down to 1 or 2 minutes. But I was watching wheat grow 3 or 4 minutes. Of it had a flash flood warning on the screen. You had a flash flood warning. You gotta be careful with those rains out there. Especially with the ground as hard and miserable as it is in that area of California that you live in, so. But you guys need the rain, so. Probably not all at once, I guess. Just as long as everything's dry by the time I go out there in March. I don't want rain when we're out there. The last time we went to California, it rained for like half of our trip. We went in February and it was yeah. It wasn't fun. It was fun. I mean, we were Canadians, so it would be like 65 degrees out and we'd be running around in shorts and a hoodie. And people are like running around, the locals are running around in winter parkas, freezing their butts off. So, where am I from? I am from Calgary, Alberta. Just what I call, well, close enough to Calgary. I'm not like right in Calgary, I'm outside of it. But. Casper says, right, oh, lots of stuff to figure out, thanks. Yes, not a problem. Now, there is an ultra version of that same board. If you wanted to have like 3 M.2 SATA drives on that system. This one's only supports up to 2, but the ultra version can take 3 on there, so. But there's still 2 more days of rain. Hopefully it'll lighten up. Some lighter rain instead of heavy rains. Well, hopefully, like that, you own a boat. Solid state drives. I was thinking of one to run Windows, then either a large second for games or a hard drive for games. No, you want to run your games on the SSD as well too. So go with like a 500 gig or if you've got the budget, a 1 terabyte SSD. Samsung Evo 970s are kind of the top of the heap right now. Western Digital Blacks are okay for the M.2s, but the Samsung Evo 970, the price point's not too bad on them. They're actually price per gig cheaper the higher you get versus... Uh-oh. Full C. No, this is Rage and C. Rage and C. I don't need more cobble. I have lots. Thank you, though. I don't need more cobble. I've got 10 double chests of cobble. I'm good. I'm good. Rage and C is another YouTuber, by the way. In case anybody was wondering. He stumbled across the stream the other day and was actually looking for like a towny type Minecraft server, and he's joined our Minecraft server, so yay for Gibcraft. Gibcraft is growing. So a pair of the Samsung 970s sounds the way to go, Yen. Yeah, like definitely. They're probably the king of the hill right now for read and write times for solid state drives. They're amazing drives. I've got like an older gen Samsung SSD in this system, and it was mind-blowing back then, and these new drives are like 10 times faster, so I can't imagine. I can't even imagine. I'll be glad when I get this all filled in, though, I tell you, because I'm really looking forward to trying to... I've got a few little idea things that are starting to creep in for what I want for the main center structures and stuff. So it's starting to come together in my head a little bit more, which is exciting. Is very exciting. Quick reminder, everybody, hey, pound the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and follow if you were watching on Twitch right now. That would be fantastic. I'd love to say subscribe if you're on Twitch, but because I stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, I will not unlock my affiliate with Twitch, because if I do, then I can only stream on Twitch and not YouTube. I'd have to do separate streams, and that doesn't interest me in the slightest. All monitors I've got to order. LG 4K monitors, 144 Hz with HDR. Yeah, basically anything you want it 144 Hz, 4K, you'll be fine. You could always go with like the ultra wide as well. I wish my main system, my main monitor was an ultra wide. I missed the building. Was it the building one where you could just sit there and click and it would repeat the whole line all the way over? As long as you had the items in your inventory, you could spam build this. From one of the modded packs. Can't remember which one had the building one in it, but oh, it's amazing. That's amazing. You already have an Oculus Rift set up for VR when I still had a working 1080 Ti, so that part's covered. That's good, because those aren't cheap. Jess yawns back. Am I boring you? I guess I am, because it's me placing cobblestone 7 layers deep over the entire interior of this castle. I guess that would be pretty yawn-festive in itself, wouldn't it? I'll get this layer done, and then we'll maybe go work on the bottom towers or something. I'm just tired. Anyways, I'll stop geek talking. Hey, no, geek talk's fine. I shine when geek talk is happening. Forgetting about my tea though, and I don't want it to get cold. we're starting to approach that area now. Blue Rose says, I'm just watching. Well, watch away. Help me sleep, no offense. None taken, I guess? It's the soothing sound of my voice that drowns you into a coma. I guess I do that to people. I put them in induced comas. We might actually be going and hunting for a jug of milk to get rid of... You know what's really sad is we're like only at the halfway point right now. It's taken us an hour and we have only done half. And a big chunk of it was taken up by a mob grinder. There's got to be a better way to fill this in. Just says, as soon as I put my phone down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Have you got any tips on being a good streamer? Keep streaming. That's the biggest tip. Be consistent. Put content out on a regular basis. Keep in mind, I'm not a good streamer. I've only got like 1,400 subscribers, so I've got a long ways to go. But I can give you what little tips that have worked for me so far. Consistent content. Doing content all the time. Do things that you want to do. Do things that you like doing when you're streaming. It's going to make you enjoy streaming a lot better if you're enjoying what you're streaming. Talk. You've got 15 seconds. By the time somebody arrives at your channel and wants to say hi or doesn't want to say hi, you got 15 seconds. So if you're just sitting there kind of standing and, you know, not talking, just... Anybody that shows up in that time period, there's going to be like, all right, well, he's placing cobblestone, not saying anything, I'm gone. So they're going to come in fleetingly and leave. Where if you're actively talking, well, maybe either you're talking about something they're interested in, so they want to kind of hear what you're saying. So they're going to hang around a little bit longer than the average 15 seconds. And if they stick around a little bit longer, then they get involved in the conversation. Next thing you know, they're clicking the like and the subscribe and the follow and the ringing the bells and sending you donations and asking to be the father of your children. You know, it's just, yeah. That got weird there for a second. Not that that's ever happened. It has never happened to me. That last little bit. Terris has come a long way from his first streams. Absolutely. Go back and watch my very first World of Warcraft stream that I did for leveling my paladin. I was a stick in the mud. I still am a stick in the mud, but now I'm a stick in the mud with flair. That, I think my biggest draw too is that, hey, there's some old guy playing video games. I get a lot of that. Wow, you're old. What are you doing here? And I'm chilly tonight. It is freaking cold in this room here tonight. I'm hoping this is faster, that I can place these blocks in threes and maybe it'll feel like it's going faster. I don't know. I could be just completely out of my mind too. So you can tell when we transition out of the desert and back into the jungle biome. It gets rainy. It's always raining on this server, it seems. Always. Okay, stop doing that. Ruby Sapphire, hello, welcome back. Always happy to have you pop by. This is the 4th try to see if you see this. Water is 3 feet tall, deep outside my house, and the ground is... I saw that. You got 6 inches left. I saw it earlier. And that's what I said. Hopefully it's just light rains in the next couple of days. You gotta be listening. You gotta be listening. There's 2 full inventories worth of cobble that we put out here so far. And still haven't covered the whole bottom area, and it gets bigger with each pass by 1 block. More torches. Alright, we're lit up. I guess I was right when my speaker stopped working for a second. Could have been. It could have been. More cobble. Cobble, 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 cobble. I don't think I have... I think I have squat up here. Yeah, I'll just leave that. We'll get it from downstairs. I have to get a proper entrance into this thing, too. It does not look like 2 inventories of cobble. You're absolutely right, it doesn't look like 2 inventories worth of cobble. It's sad. Now, it's not complete inventories. I do have 2 pickaxes, a shovel, a sword, some food, and torches. And every time I come back, this chest is miraculously full. How does that happen? Yay for autos orders. Jess has blocked all bots in any streams. Well, that's not good. Bots tell you important things. Hey, it's not... I've turned down how often Nightbot is doing its thing. It's not doing it as frequently. Like, well, now that we've gone through this rat, we won't see any now for like 25 minutes. It all kind of triggers and runs through a cycle of them, and then they go quiet for a while. It looks like you put 1 or 2 steps down, not 50 secs. Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels like I've not done anything. There you go, making mistakes, planting blocks again. Okay, maybe now Nightbot will be quiet for 20-ish, 25 minutes-ish. Now, Nightbot wouldn't be as noticed if there were more people chatting. Keep that in mind. As the channel grows, we get more people in chat, and there's lots of things happening in chat. The Nightbot messages end up just getting kind of lost in the shuffle, and you'd never know they were there. And you would just go on by your day. Because you would look up, and there'd be 10 other messages that have happened since that Nightbot chat. But you know what? It's a necessity. You gotta have things like that in your stream. Really, this is just being a little frustrating. Like I said, your mouse get worn out just by clicking because my mouse came new with Windows. Oh yeah, they get worn out. If you're still using a Windows 98, time for some upgrades. Save your pennies. I mean, if you're using a mouse that's that old, it's probably got a roller ball on the bottom of it. That's responsive. However, those roller balls in the bottom of those old mice, excellent slingshot ammunition. So, if you're ever in a zombie apocalypse and you need a weapon, make sure you put yourself in a computer recycling facility. Then that way you'd be able to get all the little ammunition balls out of all the roller ball mice that got recycled. Oh, and have a slingshot with you. That'd be kind of handy too. It does have a roller ball, but it seems to be working. It never stops. I mean, they don't build things like they used to anymore nowadays either. I go through mice once every couple of years. Keyboards. I end up wearing out the WASD keys. Just about every gamer wears out WASD. I mean, look at my left-handed controller, my Belkin. Look how wore out the keys are on that thing. They're completely... I've switched to large cam so you get a better view. I've completely wore the plastic right off of them. But I've had this for a long time now, so... I'd say I probably had that for 6 years, I guess. How's the castle? Jake, welcome to the stream. It's coming along. We're kind of in a fill stage right now. We ran out of room for cobblestone. B, I've got to fill all of this in here up to this height. So we got 5 more tiers to go. It's 6 tiers worth of filling we got to do. I'm not doing it all today. I'm going to finish level 1 and then we're going to go start working on the towers down below for tier 3 of the dungeon down below. Or not dungeon, Dwarven City. Dwarven City. I want to get tier 3 done because I got to lower that drop point for the mob grinder. It's not overly effective at the moment. Jake says, my Razor Naga lasted for over 5 years, then just decided to not work. Sometimes I took it apart and just made it worse. A lot of the big thing too, if you've got pets in your house, I used to find with my mouse, the LED light in here, would get pet hair in there. You won't know how because there's never any pet hair on your desk. As I say that, there's a piece of cat hair on my desk. What the hell? Oh, it's like stuck to my mouse pad. Well, that's not very good. Let's get that off there. And yes, I do use a mouse pad. I won this at the Comic Expo last year. MSI. They were doing like little... MSI had a bunch of computers all set up there. Of course, this mouse pad is like part under this monitor, and I need to tuck it back under it. They were doing... they had all these gaming systems set up. And they said if you place the top 3 in a Minecraft match, we'll give you a mouse pad. So I placed second. Not Minecraft, Fortnite match. Minecraft, Fortnite match. Placed second, sat down, played run around, got second, got a mouse pad. Not a mouse, just a mouse pad. If I had won the match, I would have got the mouse pad and a gaming mouse for it, but fortunately, I didn't win the match because I've only like won one match. I've won some duo or some squads, but yeah, I sad at Fortnite. I'm a failure. Maybe because I only ever play on stream and my processor can't handle streaming and playing Fortnite at the same time. Terris, we get back to the shop. Meridel says you've been added until you decide to remove yourself from it. Oh, Amazon. He's like the coding guru of the server. Let's go back. Redstone. So at some point, I've got to build you a little shop there now so you can sell your redstone. What? Hey, look. I can place blocks. Yay for me. Yay for me! How do you get the supplies in-game? I mine, and I mine, and I mine. All this cobblestone that I've been placing right now has come out of this would be so more effective if I could actually type for a living. All of this cobble, all of my diorite, andesite, and all that has come out of this. This is all underground, underneath that castle. All of this has been dug out underground. So I'm starting to dig out level 3 down there now. You can see. So all of those materials have just been recycled and used up top. So the buttons are worn out on the Windows 98 keyboard. I use it within the future. It used to also be working perfectly with 1,500 more hours on it. It's because back in the day that those keyboards were made, they were mechanical. They were actually built like this one is. Mechanical. Mechanical keyboards last forever. They take so much abuse. Problem is you guys hear every move I'm making on the mic with it. Which doesn't bother me at all, but it bothers some people. I don't need that keyboard. It is the... Which one is it? Where's the box for it? Alloy FPS. That's my kids. Mine's the Black Widow X. Chroma. Black Widow X Chroma is the keyboard I'm using. What do you mean mechanical? There's actually like spring-loaded things that actually send it back up rather than just relying on a rubber pad to push the key back up. There's actually mechanical components that push that key back to the surface. So they're designed to take more abuse. Do you get my message, Terris? My YouTube crashed. Your YouTube crashed. Oh yeah, I already went. So yeah, my stream crashed. You didn't get to see me. I went there, placed the block, came back. I have access to it. I will remove myself. Now I've got to try to figure out what to build you for a shop over there. I want to build something modern. I've never really done modern builds before, so I want to try that out and see what that will be like. Coming up with something a little bit more modern-y. Maybe use some like red terracotta type stuff. Some red stained glass windows since it's going to be a redstone shop. Ruby Sapphire says, I'm building a PvP map on a PS4. It's bad, but whatever. Hey, at least you're having fun and you're out building and you're doing things. It doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. I need a new computer, but I don't have the money for it. You and me both. That's why I'm streaming. My streams, hopefully one day, will earn me the funds to be able to get a new computer built. One day. One day, Mr. Beast will stumble along, subscribe, and give me 10 grand. Man, I just can't, like, the people that that's happened to, their minds just must literally melt down. Like, actually, you know what, here's an example. Like, I was watching Dr. Lupo's stream here the other day, and, in case you don't know who Dr. Lupo is, he streams Fortnite, Destiny 2, there's a bunch of other stuff in these streams. He's also a gaming commentator as well. But he was streaming the other night, and at the end of his stream, he just randomly went down to like way down the list on who was streaming Fortnite. And he picked this random girl streamer that was there and rated her channel with about 15,000 viewers. And she literally like melted down. Like, she had no, like, it was fantastic to watch. It really was. Because, I mean, she gained so many subscribers, she gained so many, like, everything, bit donations, and you name it. And, to the point where, like, she had her streams, like, I have a notification on my stream every time somebody subs. But there's a delay in it, right? So, somebody subs, it takes 10 seconds, and then it'll actually notify and pop up on the screen. Now, in YouTube, it's sometimes it depends on your YouTube settings, but in Twitch, if you click a follow, and she was just had it set for like followers, it wasn't even subscribers. If somebody was following, it would give the notification. And in Twitch, there's no way to kind of hide your profile as to who you're following, so you get notified every time you do follow on somebody. No! Where are they? Where are they? So, there you are. There's two of them. Her stream just for the entire time was playing her little notification sound over and over and over. And because she ended up gaining so many followers that it just, the stream couldn't keep up to doing it, so. Ren, it's funny that you mentioned that because I actually saw that happen to a streamer once. Okay, I need to hit the old bed here. But not on that floor. What am I doing? Like my little guards that are here in front of the hallways. It's the best way to make guards. Oh, I can't sleep because it's daytime. Okay, we'll have to catch the next night cycle. Those phantoms showed up like right as day was coming out. That's crazy. Death birds from hell. Locked Out said that'd be hilarious if it happened to me. For reasons why the notification on the streams for new subscriber. For me, I can't turn the volume down. It is so loud when it happens, the digging noise. Yeah, and that's basically what, like, 8 people were like, oh man, you gotta shut off that digging noise, and she couldn't. Okay, they're still here. I heard them. They must be dead now. The sun's up. I'm paranoid now. That's why I'm packing around the sword with me. I need to get my bow and arrow too. The next time I go and get up to the room there to sleep, I'm gonna reload, get the bow and arrow. I've got infinity on the bow, so I only need one arrow. But I should just carry around the arrow in my offhand. That way it doesn't take up an inventory spot, so... I keep telling people, warn me before you sub so I can take my earbuds out. Or just adjust the sound volume for it. There's got to be a way to do it somewhere. Or change the notification to a different notification sound. Mine's the, oh yeah, from SpongeBob sitting there doing his little dance. Zogs! Did you build this? All this place? Yes, all of this. I have built all of it by hand, in survival, one effing block at a time. All been dug out from down below in the Dwarven City portion that we're starting to slowly working at getting dug out. Cole, welcome to the stream. Hey guys, we're up to like 17 viewers right now, but it looks like 8 are on YouTube and the rest are over on Twitch. So hey guys, if you're new, hit the like button, subscribe, follow, ring the little bell notification so you know when I do go live. And if you want to help support the stream, feel free to click the link for the Streamlabs donation link. Who said that? Who said that? I didn't hear that. Nope. How do I have so much patience? It's called I've raised a daughter who's now 20 years old and a son who is going to be turning 18 in like 3.5 months, 4 months, 3.5 months. That's why I have patience. Hey, if you think I've got patience, I've been married to my wife for 22 years. Just imagine how much patience she has. Okay, I think we're going to have to spread some more torch love here pretty quick because it's going to get dark and we're going to get attacked by monsters. Congrats, to be honest. Anyway, this is amazing. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Zugs. Keep coming back and checking in on things. It's going to be a work in progress for a long time. Sound is all the way down. I have it the quietest notifications. Ooh, we've got a visitor. Kev Dog. Hello, Kev Dog. Welcome. Stream Sniper. What the? Stream Sniper. Ban him. No. Toxic Ninja. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you say things in the heat of the moment when you're dying and dying and dying, right? I don't want to give Ninja any flack. He's one of my favorite streamers. I watch him all the time. Boy, I got a regular old party happening over here. Oh, unbroken promises. There's trouble. More torches. More torches! And reload to the next set of torches. What are you doing? Griefing! Leave my cobblestone alone. So, how much have we got? Like 8 stacks left? 7 stacks left? We still haven't completed, so that's the 3 inventory loads worth of cobblestone. Dude. Dude. No. Report you for grief and you'll be banned. I wouldn't do that. Nightbot. We're into another round of Nightbot. We've been streaming for what, an hour and 37 minutes now? An hour and 37 minutes of placing cobblestone blocks. Okay, no griefing. You're not allowed to break blocks. You're stuck there forever. I'm good friends with Ima and Matt. Well, and Joy and Potato. And who else are mods? Yoko. I'm sure Moy is too, with all the stuff he's built. He, she, I'm not sure what Moy is. Never actually met Moy. But just about all the cool stuff that we use on this server has been built by Moy, so... Hey, you better not be digging down there. Hey, fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. I don't need monsters spawning down there because it's going to end up wrecking my mob grinder, so... I can't even remember where the hole was now. Where was the hole? Between the two of us, we're going to make a hell of a mess here. Out! Out, I tell you! I've got things to get done. Why did I take that torch? I didn't need that torch right now. I've got torches. You know, I think I need another row of torches here. This is looking like it might be a little bit too dark along here. Don't want it getting too dark. A, it'll wreck the darkroom spawner. B, we'll end up with monsters everywhere as we're trying to fill this in. And that's never good news. I remember when I was out here trying to like fill in the whole lake and everything, like the river system, because there was that big river that cut through all this way back. Of course, hindsight, I shouldn't have actually dug all this down to a nice big smooth flat surface out here. Knowing that I was going to fill it in, I should have just left everything well enough alone and kind of filled in as we, you know, or knocked out what needed to be done for the walls and whatnot. But you know what? Hindsight is always 20/20, and I can't roll back, because if we rolled back, everything that we had built would be gone, so that would suck. Now, all our friends show up in Minecraft Town. That was when I was filling in those wet holes, yes. It's when I was filling in all the wet holes. Okay, I need to take this opportunity to sleep. They're all attacking those guys because they haven't slept in forever. Okay, so we've slept. However, they're still out and about there, so there's no point in me leaving anywhere to make that despawn and go away. I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go whoop. And, yeah. We should be good now. Doink. And this bow, like this bow's loaded. We got flame, we got infinity, we got power, we got punch, we got unbreaking. And apparently that maxes out. And I just threw it on the ground and walked away. Man, I'm an idiot. Maxed out, you couldn't put mending on it. All the mobs did go away. Excellent. I think those guys are like over that way somewhere. Wouldn't you just it'd be crazy if I actually hit them? All said and done, this would make like a great little parkour PvP battle castle. When the whole thing gets all built. Oh, I should have went down and got more materials. Lockdot said you were at 1436. Now you're at 1432. I think you lost some for some reason. It's weird. I don't know. It fluctuates back and forth. It all depends on how YouTube wants to report it. See, I just refreshed it now. It says 1435. I refreshed my little subscriber link thing. Stream labels every once in a while just gets confused. I mean, don't we all at times? So I just refreshed it and it went, oh, look. Oh, I found 3 more subs for you. Oh. That's down to the chicken farm, so I gotta make sure I leave that open. Res TPT level 1. Been on for like almost 2 hours. And all we've done is place cobblestone. I've seen so much cobblestone. However, we are cleaning out inventory room for when we dig out some more stuff. So I'm going to look at the bright side that way. We are making room in our inventory for the 3rd tier dig outs. The 3rd of like, I think it's like 6 tiers we got to dig out. So we'll almost be half done the dig out portion by the time we get the 3rd tier done. How does that sound? That's kind of amazing. Hashtag chickens lives matter. By the rain, water is 3 foot 9 inches. My house is 4 feet off the ground. The glass is fast, closer. Shouldn't you be like seriously? If you've got I gotta kind of call you on this, because if you got 3.5 feet of water that is surrounding your house, why are you not evacuated and gone somewhere? Because that's, yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of call you on that. I don't necessarily know. You might be telling the whole truth in this scenario here. I think you might be stretching numbers just a little bit. Because literally, if my house was surrounded by 3.5 feet of water, I sure as F wouldn't be around here anywhere to witness it. I would have my family and my pets and things that are like most dear to us that wouldn't be able to get replaced. And we would be gone away from here. And, I mean, it's not like you didn't know it was coming. It was forecasted, and then the rains are coming. You had like a foot of water yesterday, so you could have left yesterday. The only way out is over a mountain, which they have closed because of mudslides and snow. Yeah, well, I mean, at 3 feet of water, you would be able to phone local rescue services, and they would get you out of there. So that's why I'm really on the fence of what you're saying here. Because if you were completely trapped by water, local rescue would be coming in and getting you by helicopter if need be. Not to mention, like, how is your power still working? I'd be worried about running anything electrical. If water's creeping up that close, you get some spillover into your basement or wherever it's coming in from. Afraid, welcome to the stream! Yay! Everybody cheer for Afraid. Okay, that's enough cheering. Nobody cheers. That's amazing. Got a generator with 20 gallons of gas, but it's currently under 2 feet of water. Oh, we got a cheer from Jake. There you go. Hashtag cheers. Click. Yeah, I'm late. Yeah, what's the deal? How come you're so late? No, I'm kidding. Generators on the boat, which I'll spend the night in. Well, that would be a good thing. So we are on like our 4th inventory. This is basically our 2nd double chest of items. The King of Nothing / Give Diamond Hoe with a whole bunch of stuff on it. Yes, Pops, stop spamming symbols. Wow, you got nailed for that, didn't you? / Give doesn't work. What is the command for it? I don't even know. Like /give. You do not have access to that command. /give. So there's proof that I don't have op. I was out helping my brother pull a car out of the woods and explain to him that a Subaru all-wheel drive isn't an off-road. He's been watching too many of the Subaru commercials. Oh, my Subaru can go anywhere. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, it can't. All-wheel drive is not an off-road vehicle. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Up to the axle stuck. That's awesome. More touches. I wonder how many torches I've actually got spread out all over this build. Which is a few. Walkdot says, now that I think that we should buy on the boat because it has a heater, unlike the house with a heater that shakes it like a jackhammer. Kind of glad you guys are getting that weather out of the way before I head to California in March. I want like 26 degrees, sunshine, no wind, clear days for the 11 days that we're in California. Afraid says 26 is pretty cold, but not that cold. 26 degrees Celsius. That'd be like low 80s. That's what I want for my trip in March. It's not pretty cold. That's actually quite... Around here, that'd be hot. We don't get any 100-degree days, I'll tell you that much. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of staring at cobblestone. I'll tell you that much. This is a process. This is much more of a process than I thought it was going to be. Mentally and physically. My mind is about to melt, but we've almost got the first layer of it, of 6 layers done. Almost. Kinda, sorta. Oh, seriously, stop placing blocks wrong, you dork. Afraid says the snow must be awesome. Skiing must be the major mode of transportation. We've got like squat for snow around here right now. Squat for snow. The mountains are doing okay. I think we're in for some winter weather though coming up in the next few days. Like we had fog roll in today and the temperature started dropping like a rock. It's because we just finished like a crazy high Chinook, so it got like really warm. And for us in the winter time, when it gets up to like +8, +9 degrees Celsius, that's pretty warm. And then, so it was. I want to say when I went to work this morning, it was like +5. When I came home, it was about -5 and a really heavy, damp fog. Everything was kind of covered in ice. So there's supposed to be a trend of some weather coming in. I don't even know if we've had much in the way of like -20s yet. I think we've only hit -20 just a couple of times this year. So far, we've been pretty fortunate to avoid some of the really cold weather. Up north has been getting it, but we haven't been. Should have left it unfilled and built a labyrinth. No, because I didn't want the lighting. I didn't want the lighting issues. It has to be filled and solid. Because I don't want any lighting issues for when I go to put flooring in the keep and stuff like that. So and it's actually easier to build like a labyrinth type thing when there's actually stone there that you can work with. I mean, I could still technically build a maze. Because what would I need? I'd need only 2 high. So we put cobblestone in for the floor for the whole thing. Now you're making my mind turn. You could have like a huge maze in the middle of this. That's how you get to the chicken farm, is through the maze. I've built a maze in Minecraft before. I want to say it was like 60 blocks by 60 blocks. It's in the old Gibcraft tour video that I did a couple of years back that's on the channel. The maze I built is in there. I built it with 4 successful passes through it, and it was actually, the maze was used as like the entrance way to be able to get up to the Wizard's Keep up on top of the hill. To be able to get to his entranceway. Its last layers you'd have to fill in. You know, you are kind of right. You're slowly corrupting Terrace. Well, no, I've built mazes before, and I just never really thought about putting it in to this particular build. I got 5 layers that I can work. I got 3 layers I can really work with for a maze. Because I need it capped off. So we're obviously putting a cobblestone floor in it now. I'll have to pace off how many blocks by how many blocks this is. Because that's actually a really, really, really good idea now that I'm thinking about it. My brain's creeping and groaning away at ideas for that. Torches, 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 torches. Now we should light it up right about here. And then right about here. I don't have any more cobble on me again. Actually, you know what? I could go 3 layers high with the wall. Actually, I go 1 kind of footprint. 1, and then technically there is another layer that goes on top that's a dirt cap. So, you really got. I'm really starting to tweak on that idea of but the mob grinder. Mob grinder is kind of in the way to put a labyrinth in here. That it is. Block.dot said, helpful hint to start an engine that doesn't like to start. And if it's small enough, you can take the pull chain off, attach a power drill to it to pull it off for the engine to start spinning. Yeah, you would just basically, you're turning it into an electric starter then, instead of a crank start. An electric starter. I could go. I could do a good chunk of this as the labyrinth. Okay, res TP T level 1. Zoom, zoom. So from the red, we come out 1, 2, 3, 4. Five and 6 actually. So if we come out 6. I'm actually doing some serious considerations on that. So the red is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We'll have to use, I'm going to need a few stacks of torches. I'm going to have to count this out and then plan on what the maze is going to be like. And then how difficult of a maze it's going to be inside this. And it's only going to go from like that wall over to the edge of the mob grinder. So we'll turn this whole area from here over to here into an elaborate maze, I think. Yeah, exactly what I'm going to do. There's actually some online tools that you can do where you give it the dimensions that you want to use and it'll build it on, it'll randomly build it for you on graph paper. And then we can reconstruct it in each square represents one of the squares in Minecraft. So it was a fantastic idea. Here I was thinking lighting issues, but if it's a design feature now, and it gives something other for you guys to watch than just me busting blocks. Or placing blocks. But I'm probably going to need like 5 or 6 stacks of torches to count this out. Make sure I get the measurements exact. Back, I just found the measuring stick I have sunk into the ground. It's 3 foot 6 inches. You went down 3 inches then, because I think you said you were 3 foot 9 inches earlier, so hey, maybe the water's receding. You'll be fine. Now, you gotta find yourself, you gotta wonder with the amount of water that you've got there. Is it a man's 3 foot 6 inches? Or a woman's 3 foot 6 inches? Because everybody knows that if a man looks at something and says, there's 3 foot 6 inches of something, there's probably only about this much. I'm getting into a stone block trance. Okay, we're gonna have to light up this row. What time is it? Have I got time to count this out before I end the stream tonight? Okay, we're gonna run back into our little storage area here. Not down to the auto sorter. Gonna empty out the cobble I got. We're going to do some measurements. I'm gonna keep 42 pieces with me. Where's the tool chest? Tool chest, tool chest, tool chest, tool chest. Missed items, missed tools. Torch, torch, torch. Hopefully that's enough torches. I don't know if it is or not. Jimbotron! Exclamation mark server? I don't have a command. That's a good idea, is adding a command for the actual server. It's gibcraft.com is where I'm playing. So if you go to gibcraft.com, gibcraft.com, that's the server I'm playing on. You gotta be 18 or older to play on it. As well as never have had a ban. And then you can apply to play on Gibcraft. So if we come out 6 again, so that's 6. Mark out some stuff here. I'm 25, so I might be well off. There you go. Alright, we are going to paste this off to... You can go right up to the mob grinder. I'm fine with that. So I'm just going to run a line of cobble along here. Gib, G-I-B. Here, I'll type it into chat. If I could type, that'd be dangerous. That's the website. You can apply on their forums. You post your tune name on there. They do recommend that you do hop on and kind of have a look at things on the server before you decide yay or nay to wanting to play on it. Alright, we're going to paste this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 52, you say. 52. I don't think I want it to be even numbers. A little notepad while I do some quick figuring here to figure out what size this needs to be. What are the chances of me actually having a pen? Surprisingly, not very good. Oh, I got a pen! Look at that! A pen! The almighty pen! So 52 by, and I don't think it. I think it needs to be an odd number because it's like one block, and then pathway block. Outer walls. does need to be an odd number. Pie Man! Hi, you new. Welcome, Pie Man. Sorry, I'm doing some little math calculations in my head here as to where I want to build this. So we're going to actually move it to here. So it'll be 51 by a lot more than that. Gots to get me a little bit more marking cobble. I should have kept more than just 42 pieces. More than 42 pieces of cobblestone. Because now we'll mark out for a labyrinth. So we'll still have all that to fill in over there, but not really the end of the world. Okay, we need to mark out this next bit. Six is where I want to come out to. Is that in line? I'm going to say yes it is. So 1, 2, 10. 20, 21, 22. By the way, my power is not out, but don't want to burn the solar panels up because it's they have in the past, so that's why I'm using the generator, but power should be on because it's solar with batteries. That was 80. $90. 99. So 51 by 99 is the size of a potential labyrinth. I don't want to get carried away with putting too many blocks down here because I'm going to end up building the wall a bit, so you know what? I'm going to keep my viewpoint up there too as we're building this to kind of see how it ends up progressing. What a great idea! A great idea. So now I'm going to have to go through, I'm going to have to plan a 51 by 99 maze that's going to be built in here. I'm going to be using leaf blocks for the walls for it. That will kind of add to the creep factor for it, and it'll be, of course, all completely enclosed underground. And then I can hide the lighting under there as well, because the lighting will live under the leaf blocks. Now, one thing I should check, because I think you need I don't know if Silk Touch... I think it's Silk Touch scissors you need to get leaves. So I'm going to have to craft some of those. And I'm going to do some tests. So tomorrow we'll play around with testing the leaves idea. Putting the leaves on the light and see if they'll stay. I think they will. I'm pretty sure they will. I'll use sea lanterns for the lighting underneath them. So that will keep the whole area lit so that monsters won't spawn in there. Because we don't really want monsters all over there. Because A, it'll wreck the mob grinder. And B, it'll just be a death trap for anybody that happened to walk in there. So, with that said though, now that I've got kind of a plan for tomorrow, thanks to, was it Ren? Ren, were you the one that said, hey, you should turn that into a labyrinth? Or was that Afraid? I'm going to have to scroll back through chat. I can't remember who said that. I can't remember. It was one of you two. It was one of you two. But with that said, we've got a plan for tomorrow. And we're going to keep growing with everything. Keep kind of working at it. It was Ren. Ren came up with the idea. Ren, you rock. Thank you for the idea, because now that is going to make a huge difference on the overall plan. So, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the newcomers that showed up tonight. And for all you guys that hit the like button. For all the new subs. Really appreciate you guys coming in and making chat interesting and fun tonight. With that said, we're going to be back again tomorrow. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you later.